Hello and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. This is Jason Statham. We're going to have such an amazing time today. If you don't watch this show, you're making the biggest mistake of your whole life. You understand me? We're going to have comedians doing jokes. Ha ha ha. Can't wait to laugh. Can't wait to laugh so bloody hard. My nuts fall straight to the ground.
Why?
You understand? My nuts are going to be dragged on the ground on account of how I'm laughing. I'll be here all week. Very excited. We're coming to a special episode today. Not from Ben Gleib's office, but from Jason Statham's setup at the Nowhere Comedy Club. Why? Because Chris Bowers is headlining the Nowhere Comedy Club today, and it's an event worth the world shutting down for. That's why we're all in quarantine. That's why COVID-19 spreading through the globe so we can all be available and free to watch Chris Bowers eat hot dogs for an hour live on the internet.
How long is this going to go?
This is going to go for 90 minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, the middle leg of the quarantine, Steve Hofstetter.
I thought I was going to be all exciting being on the set of The Office, but apparently we have Jason Statham here, so I got nothing comparatively. I think it's good that Ben had no props to be able to use because he's not in his office, so he had to rely on character work. So I think that's...
A lot of people refer to it as being a method actor.
It's meth. I think it's meth actor. It's a meth actor, is what you are.
Meth actor, sure.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, as always, you can Venmo us, top right of the screen. You can. Oh my God, he's still staring at me. You can Venmo us at the top right of the screen. You can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or of course you can super chat on YouTube. My subscriber numbers are suddenly going down. I don't know why.
I will find every one of those bloody fools and destroy them.
By the way, Ben is now not allowed in England, not because there's travel restrictions, but because of that accent. They're like, absolutely, this is way too offensive.
I will
so with that,
England, and I would destroy England bit by little bit. You understand me?
I do, but suddenly my face is going into my green screen. This is weird.
I'm destroying your face bit by little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third leg of the quarantine, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers, everybody. Chris Bowers.
Hey, how we doing, everybody? It's a beautiful day in Southern California. I know it's snowing other places, but it's like one of the best days ever. I was sitting on my porch today. It's great. My show is tonight. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to my mom, Ann Herman, who's hopefully out there listening. Happy Mother's Day, my grandma Maxine. We're having a great day. And I would like to have Statham just plug my show for 90 minutes in seriousness. That would be great, Ben. So I appreciate the love. And it is tonight.
Great. And you know what I think would not be great would be having Bowers do a eulogy at a funeral, because everybody would be very sad. It'd be a very difficult time. And he'd be like, I'm having a great time, honestly, right now. Thriving. What the problem is, I'm having a great time anyway. Sorry about the dead thing. Whatever. Got hot dogs later. We're excited.
My friend Katie Coons last night, we were talking on Zoom, and she said my autobiography should be a series of unfortunate events that somehow don't affect Bowers. So that was a good autobiography. But hey, perfect. Rachel's here. Queen Rachel's here. Queen Rachel, how you doing, Queen? How we doing?
Hello, Queen.
Like a cup of tea.
Oh my God.
That's what made me break character. That was so bad and so funny. Oh my God. God save Queen Tortilla.
Queen Tortilla, did you get super sunburn, or is that just the lighting?
I'm trying to play with lighting.
All right, cool. That was I
was like, I don't. You have a flashlight. Do you have anything that can just go onto your face?
There's a lamp pointed at me right now.
Is it a heat lamp?
The sun lamp. My thing is, how did we send her a blanket and not, I don't know, a router and a light of some kind? What's going on?
Well, our comics are jumping in, so should we introduce them?
Yeah, let's do that. So we've got two great comics today. We got Jackie Kashian. Hello, Jackie. How are you?
I'm great. Here we are in Nowhereville. Thanks for having me.
We're excited. We also have Adam Mamawala here. Adam, say hi. How are you, buddy?
What's up, everybody? How you doing? Happy Mother's Day to the mom.
Thank you for being here. Adam is here especially to make Queen Rachel's lighting look good. Basic tip about lighting, Adam. There's a huge bright light behind you, which is what makes your lighting horrendous. If you flipped around, you'd be lit beautifully by that great diffused light.
Yeah, you're right. But then I have to stand and hold my laptop. That might be difficult later. But for now, I will do that.
Sacrificing for your art.
All right. Yeah, fair enough.
Actually, what I do whenever I do a show, I have them just light me from behind. It makes it much more ethereal. I enjoy it that way.
Which is also the reason why when Steve does porn, that he has them light him from the front.
Oh, baby, look at that. World of difference right there.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah. See, look at that. Yeah.
I'm like a lighting designer here, you guys.
I will stand and hold my laptop for my set later.
Perfect.
I'm just lucky that I have pretty good lighting in this office. So,
Ben, do we have a game for today?
We do have a game, and the game I'm personally playing is Chicken and Waffles in honor of Chris Bowers. I'm eating an unhealthy breakfast. This is my breakfast, don't judge. To prepare for your show tonight, I will grant you these are vegan chicken nuggets, but it's real waffles and syrup. So, I'm
not judging what you're eating for breakfast. I'm judging when you're eating for breakfast. It is 3 p.m. Pacific.
Okay, but keep in mind it's 6 Eastern.
Yeah.
What is vegan? I don't know what you're talking about. What's a vegan thing?
It's somebody that would not get along great with you.
Have you ever had someone come up to you and instantly judged all your life choices? That's a vegan.
That is true. We do have a game today. Just in a minute.
Our game today, Ben, don't worry about it. You could eat. Our game today is inventions that we need right now. So these are things that don't exist quite yet that we need, and give you a couple examples. A portable spacesuit. I think that could help us through this. And this is one I've learned from using Zoom for a while, I would like a mute button in real life. I think that would be super nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going. I gotta fix it. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I'm very mad at you for saying that, Steve.
Yeah.
Very, very mad. Don't make Zoom angry. You won't like Zoom when she's angry.
Yeah.
Other examples of inventions that we might need right now is like a special kind of bleach that dissolves presidents. Like all kinds of great inventions.
Yeah, there's.
I think regular.
I always thought he was trying to whitewash people. I didn't quite realize just how much.
Yes.
All right, and also let's say hi to our video audience. Our video audience who helps make up the show. That's how this all works. Yesterday they confused the hell out of us by renaming themselves all famous people, but we got real names now. So we got Savannah, we've got Kevin, we've got Jessica, we've got Christopher, we've got Beaker. Is that a shout out to me? I don't know. We've got Allison, we've got Zara, we've got Joe. Oh holy fuck, we have Beaker. We have Chrissy.
Oh
that is.
It's like string cheese beakers, a combo of me and you.
Yeah, that is. What would happen? No. Put it back. You commit to the bit.
No, he's gonna die.
Adam is gonna be holding his damn laptop his entire time. You can't wear a mask for 3 minutes.
Now, by the way, did we see Savannah? Did we see Savannah's background? Because that's my favorite background I've ever seen in my life. I'm a little biased here, but if we can spotlight Savannah real quick, that is what we needed. That
is amazing.
Savannah's a Bowers activist. That is fantastic.
Yeah, she's always standing outside of anti-Bowers clinics and throwing paint on them.
And I didn't hear you over Chris's album.
The important part, though, is it's sparkly paint, so we know it's authentic.
That's right.
That is absolutely fantastic. Now, did that background come with the frame, or is that something you had to make?
Yes.
Actually, Ashley made it for me.
Nice. I love it.
I chose the pictures though.
Those are all good pictures. There's some bad pictures of me on the internet. Those are all pretty good. Those are my favorite. So thank you. Most of those are skinny guy Bowers pictures. There's not a fat guy picture in there at all. That's great.
Bowers, I think it's ridiculous that you say that there are bad pictures of you on the internet. How could you possibly think bad pictures of you?
Hey, I think that's a solid picture. Just get my chin out. If you crop my chin out of there, I'd be all right with that picture.
Yeah, this one's also a pretty good picture of you as well. So there's some really good pictures of you out there.
Exactly.
Which we appreciate. Ben, you're muted. I don't know if you're. Oh, I think he's muted purposefully.
Yeah.
I was muted purposely. I don't have any of my backgrounds, any of my fancy I might have logged into a different Zoom account or something because I don't have any of my fancy backgrounds. I can't pull up my embarrassing Bowers pictures.
Where are you, Ben? Why are you not in the museum that is your office? What happened? Did it get fumigated? Did something happen? Did the cheese
did the
finally
vintage
go
ladies
so bad?
take over?
Yeah, what's going on?
It's overrun by an infestation of vintage ladies. No, I'm camping out here at Nowhere Comedy Club, ready for your show.
You're tailgating with vegan nuggets. Worst tailgate ever.
That is phenomenal. Well, yeah, Bowers' show is later today. We're very excited about it. We wanted to book the perfect act for Mother's Day, so we booked the mother of all jackets, and that's
there
how.
You go.
Yeah, mother of jackets, first of his name. So we're excited to have you guys on here, and thanks for joining us.
What is that jacket Bowers wearing today? Are you wearing like a priest's robe? What is
this just has a cool lapel, and this actually is a pocket square right here. This is actually a pocket square. It's not a fake. This is not the lining of the pocket.
Does it come out?
Pocket square.
Yeah, but Bowers, why don't you use adjectives to us?
Okay? It does not. If it doesn't come out, that is not a pocket square. That's still the lining. It's just fancier lining.
God damn it! I thought I had this one. You're right. Again, fuck. I'll be right back. The store I buy them at pulls the pockets out to trick me. This is what happens. It was like this when I bought it. They all look like this. I didn't know. I thought it was just marketing. I didn't know that it was a deal. Jesus Christ. Where'd they both go? Oh, God. All right. Listen, guys.
You want to get to some super chats?
Yeah, let's do some super chats, Rachel. Why these dummies?
Hold on. We will in a second. What I got here is to demonstrate. Okay. So you see how the lining is like fancy, but different from the jacket.
Okay.
Okay. So you understand that like that's a different. It's not like this isn't lining that I put there. Like it comes with the jacket.
Well, yeah, but still, you could. I've had pants that came with belts. It doesn't mean that it's not part of it. Right?
You had pants that came with belts?
Yeah, you buy pants that come with a belt sometimes, right?
Like sewn into the pants?
Yeah.
Sewn in. Is this for a child with developmental problems?
That's not a belt. That's just part of the pants.
With buttons in the front, keeps them up. It has that belt zipper on the bottom.
Wait, Ben, why are you eating your pocket square right now?
I'm saying you've never bought a pair of pants that came with a belt. Like it was not attached; it comes off the pants, but it comes for free with the pants.
Man, there's no defense. You have no defense. I'm so sorry.
That Kashian is as completely fallen to the ground laughing right now.
She's literally ruffling or whatever it's called.
They do that to women all the time. They sell pants with belts on them. Stop buying those pants, is I guess what we're saying. That's the message here, Chris.
Yeah, well, they're bad pants for sure. I'm just saying, like, this is a cheap jacket. It just came with what I thought was a pocket square, like when they have a belt, and apparently that's not that, whatever.
This is the first I've heard of pants with belts. I've never heard of that.
You ever bought cargo pants? Because cargo pants all come with a belt. That's part of the cargo pants.
Bowers,
I have a real aversion to
understand how lighting works,
maybe.
just as he's never even heard of pants with a belt in. So
maybe I'm dumb. Have you ever been to Kohl's? Ever been to Kohl's, Adam? All the pants at Kohl's come with a belt.
You're just digging, Chris. You're digging and digging.
Welcome to the show, Jackie. That's how this works. They make fun of me until Savannah steps in and calls off the fight. That's how this works.
And then we continue to make fun of you.
You ever been to Kohl's after a 48-hour bender after one of your marriages dissolves and you're wandering the streets alone with your cat, walk in and you're like, give me a jacket with a pocket square built in and a belt and some pants and one piece. I'm buying 2 items today. I promised myself after bender to buy 2 items mind if I sleep here? I'm just gonna sleep in a corner in Home Goods.
Yeah. Also, the other thing, when you're trying to talk about like what high fashion is, don't really credit the store that also sells toasters. Like, I just don't think that that's.
Nowhere did I say it was high fashion. I buy cheap, weird shit, is what I'm saying. I was no part of it was thinking this is high fashion. I bought this at the K&G Men's Mart. It's not like it has Men's Mart in the name of the city or the store. It's not a good store. This jacket was $65. I thought it was a good value to have a pocket square for $65. I was like,
K&G stands for kill yourself and go elsewhere. That's what it stands for.
oh, yes.
They call that. They actually call that mirage clothing because it's like when the turtleneck is just sewn in. You know, it's a jacket, but it's a sewn in turtleneck.
Yeah.
Or that.
When the jacket and the shirt are attached, it's called mirage clothing, and you want to avoid it. You want to be able to afford 2 items. Go separately, purchase a belt. Go another place, purchase a pair of pants. I believe.
So you're saying you don't buy pants to get the belt, Jackie? That's what you're telling me? That's a bad thing to do?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's the message.
When I get a new belt, I think, well, I should get pants with it because it's part of the deal. I just go buy new pants with a belt on them.
Look, one time,
sure you don't like
I got
pants, but it comes with a belt, and you're like, you've convinced me. That's with your Jedi mind tricks. I'm in.
I like it being the other way around. I like the idea being that he bought the belt and it came with free pants. That's way more fun for me.
Only at Joseph A. Bank, I think.
Yeah. I did once get shoes with socks in them. Now, in fairness, it was off a dead guy, but you know it came as a set, so.
That's one of every, usually Steve's jokes hit pretty hard, and one of every 40, it just sounds like, oh my God, is it real? And what's happening?
Great.
Yeah, one out of
super chats.
Yeah, instead of soft confessions, it's murder confessions. Yeah. Sorry, Rachel, what do we got? Why is my green screen doing this?
And then he disappeared like this visible man. That is scary as shit.
When Bowers puts that jacket on, I'm just curious, Bowers, you look in the mirror and do you feel like you're about to go be the lead preacher in a gospel choir? You'd be like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's very.
I was getting more magician vibes.
Okay, that works too.
Hey, dress for the job you want, man. That's what we do. So,
yeah, the job I want is Invisible Man, apparently.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so scary. Rachel,
what the fuck is happening?
All right, we've got Dana sent in $20 and said for Bowers, who needs an hour just talking to a tailor if the tailor doesn't kill him.
I like it.
We have To the Rescue, $2. Nice drapes, Ben. Guessing the carpet matches.
Those drapes are brunette, so yeah.
True that. Just wait till I show you my room with the golden drapes. Okay.
The golden what? Okay.
Golden drapes.
Yeah.
Drapes.
It's in his bathroom. He has a golden shower. Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
That's always the best reaction when Rachel just goes, "Oh, what the
God.
fuck is happening?"
That's
my
gonna
green
haunt my
screen worked
dreams.
perfectly yesterday.
Did it though?
A lot of shit to Zoom, dude. What goes around comes around.
Maybe
We
that's
have
what's better.
Dana, also $40. Dear Lord, who let the Ben out? Is it his meds? Get him his meds.
Wow.
Listen, I'm not saying I can do props in any room, but thank you very much. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Yes, man. Jeez. By the way, I like that Dana commented my internal monologue during that open. So
That was good.
what else we got?
Last one we got is from Tibby Scott, $10, and said just for the show.
Nice. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
awesome.
I'm glad
Are
I'm
we
not
ready?
Invisible Manning anymore.
Are
So
we
let's
ready
go
for our
for it.
first comic, guys? Are we ready for our first comic? Because I'm excited
Hell yeah.
for it. All right, coming to the stage first. She is amazing. You've seen her on HBO, Two Broke Queens, Conan, and the Dork Forest podcast. Give her very funny Jackie Kashian, everybody. Jackie Kashian.
Woo! It's me. How you doing? We've already been riffing. Okay. Wow. All right. I fucked up my hair. It's fine. Hi, you guys. How you doing? Let's yell into the internet some jokes. There's been some political talk. I have traditionally not been a political comic, but I am a little bit now because I'm alive. So let's hear my hot take. Here's my hot take. My least favorite crazy group of people right now. The funny ones are the rapture people. I don't know if you're familiar with the people that here's a scoop. They think that these are the end times. So here's the twist. They're being assholes to speed up the end times so that we can get to the rapture. This is it. These are the end times. They're being assholes to speed up the end times to get to the rapture. Let's unpack it. First of all, not the end times. So sorry. Anyone was hoping that these were the end times. You're sad because it's not. They're just shitty times. It will pass. It'll be fine. Second thing, I don't know if you know how the rapture works. They won't be taking assholes. If it is the rapture, you're going to be stuck here with me. Congratulations. Well played. Now, third thing about the rapture you may not know. Not real. Not real. Okay. So, other than that, and then I will just tell you this quick little story, which is several months ago, back when we used to travel, I stayed at something the kids we used to call, what do we call it? A hotel. That's right. And I'm staying at a hotel. And one of my earrings falls on the floor of my actual room, in my room. It falls on the carpet. Now, usually when something falls on the carpet in your room, Chris Bowers, rather, this is something you might want to take note of. It belongs to the hotel then. If something falls on the floor, it's no longer yours. That now belongs to the hotel. But get this, I really like those earrings, so I was willing to do it. So I get down on all fours and I go to find my earring, and sitting next to my earring underneath the bed is something that looks like a hair tie. You guys, looks like a hair tie. It wasn't my hair tie because it wasn't the color that I was using at that time. But I picked it up to throw it away because I'm always punched in, you guys. I live my life exactly like I'm going to lose shifts if I don't do everyone's side work. So pick up this thing I think is a hair tie. Get this. It's a cock ring. Yes. Very disappointing. I have had this hand replaced. I know. Yeah. Weirdly enough, kept the earring. Okay. So, but here's the thing. So I call, I throw the cock ring away. I call my husband, and a man, always a fun reveal. Now, I call him and I say to him that I have found a cock ring and that it was gross. And he said, was it used? Did it look like it had a lot of miles on it? First of all, yes, it did look used. Miles, I don't know for miles. Here's what I do know. I know that the average length of an erect penis is 6 inches. There are 5,280 feet in a mile. So 2 strokes per foot would be 10,560 strokes. So there might be 1 mile in this cock ring is what I You know what I like to do? I like to take a super dirty joke and turn it into a math nerd joke, you guys. Thanks a lot, you guys. Thanks for having me.
Jackie Cation, everybody.
Jackie Cation. Hilarious. As always, the tip jar is open. You could tip at the top right of the screen is as our Venmo. You could also laugh from home at PayPal, or you can PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or you could super chat on YouTube. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm just laughing at the idea of the cock ring math joke being the original lyrics to Rent. Would just be amazing.
I also thought your set was so funny. I just wish you didn't have to, on Bauer's big day, remind him that the average penis is 6 inches.
That was super mean. I felt attacked and triggered. I'm like, what do you mean average? Okay, fine.
Our resident Bowers activist just frowned at us, understandably so. Also doing my internal monologue during Ben's Open. So thanks for doing that.
How dare you say one word to Jason Statham like that?
Ben is now being Jason Statham in front of Ken Gar and Alyssa Milano. This is very circular and weird. Anyway,
I will pop up in your home when you least expect
it. I love the idea that Ken Gar also just hangs out with Jason Statham now, too.
Friends, I love comedians who are balding. I wanted to be friends with Steve Hofstetter, but I know the hair will grow.
I don't. I'm not sure, frankly. I don't know if this is going to be fixed. All right, Queen Rachel, what do we got?
Yeah, so we have a couple coming in so far. We've got Heather Scott, $10. Jackie, excellent set. We have Dave Adler, $5 for help with your calculations.
Nice. Nicely done.
Nice.
Yes.
Well played.
Calculations is solid.
I'm writing that down. That guy.
That's a tag.
Jackie got a new tag. There we go.
Need to find a pen.
We had a couple generals come in. So Rihanna and Nikki had said, I'm addicted to Steve's videos on Facebook and sent 1,200 stars.
Well, I very much appreciate that, and I also apologize.
Hey, Rachel, could you do me a favor? When you do stars on Facebook, say there's stars on Facebook before you say the ridiculously high number that makes me get excited, and then it's $12.
That's like on the Venmo.
56,000 stars on Facebook. I'm like, wow, okay, that's not the
that would still be a great deal of money, Bowers. They're a penny a piece.
Yeah, so it's like what, $56?
Yeah, they're 1,000 pennies in a dollar. Perfect math.
Now we see why Morgan Comedy Club went under, you guys.
Yeah. Look at the Bob and Tom mug. Are you an indie dude? What's going on? That's nice.
Listen, I'm also a regular on Bob and Tom. I'm not a frequent co-host like Chris Bowers. This is for your special day in honor of you.
I appreciate that, buddy.
I've been on Bob and Tom twice, and the first time they swore to never have me back, and the second time they were like, "Oh yeah."
How was you? Jackie, what was your glass? Jackie, you were holding something up. What was that thing you had up there?
I got a green lantern. I got a green lantern mug.
Nice.
I'm not above it. I'm not above it.
I love that.
This is also a regular co-host on Green Lantern. So cool.
Bowers, I'm curious. Are you an A1 guy? Because right now I'm going to be adding A1 to my vegan chicken nuggets, and I put it on random stuff. I don't go I love it on steak, but I put it on burgers. I put it sometimes on chicken, some salmon once in a while. How about you?
No, I do ketchup on burgers, but most stuff, like I eat hot dogs plain. I eat steak plain. I don't put stuff on anything really. Although I put ketchup on a burger, but I don't put anything on fries. I just put salt on fries. I just eat stuff plain, really.
A1. I'm sorry, you guys. A1 is actually like getting a belt with a free belt with pants.
Also, I love that Bowers' palate is just designed from a kid's menu. Like that's fantastic. Like that's all you would need.
Wow, I eat like a 12-year-old boy for sure. I've said that my whole life. I haven't had a vegetable since 1996. I mean, it's a lifestyle. You've gotta go with it.
Yeah. All right. What else we got, Rich?
Yeah, we've got more tips coming in. So we've got Tyler Stevens, $2 for Jackie. We've got Ellen Shaw, $10 to Jackie for taking us from the rapture all the way to the cock ring mass. Not an easy feat, but well done.
I would actually assume that finding that cock ring in a hotel and touching it is what brings on the end of times. I'm pretty sure that's...
Wasn't that in Ghostbusters? Wasn't somebody a cock ring in Ghostbusters? They had to find her, and then like she was the cock ring. I can't remember.
Exactly. Are you the cock ring? I am the key master.
Zool.
I am the cock master.
We have Z Bunster, $10. Jackie, there's so much math. I forgot why I laughed, but damn, I laughed.
Nice.
We have
quick thing. I'm sorry to interrupt, Rachel, but I don't have obviously a belt for my A1 sauce to make Jackie's comment, very hurtful comment. But I do have a A1 sauce bottle in honor of Bauer's jacket today. I just hope you guys enjoy that.
Did it win the ribbon for being A1?
It did. Congratulations, buddy.
There's no pocket square on there. I'm not giving you the points on that without the
I'll
pocket
take it
square.
right back.
Yeah.
There you go.
And any product, by the way, any product that was named specifically to be the first one in the yellow pages is not a product I will use. That is
like AAA. You don't like AAA, that kind of thing?
It's yeah.
Steve walks his car home. He doesn't have time for AAA on account of the phone book rule.
No, I use
like being
AAA instead of
manipulated.
quadruple A. Wanna be, and that's also why I'm sober but never went to Alcoholics Anonymous. It's the same kind of thing.
While you throw all the pitches out at single A ballparks. I get the point. It's a solid.
Nicely done.
Throwing the first pitch out at a single A ballpark is not even a thing because, like, you could really just play pitch of the game.
It totally is a thing. It's a thing I've done about 10 times.
I know, yes.
I've also thrown out 3 in the Australian Baseball League, which is always fun because I'll tell the venue, I'll be like, hey, I'm throwing out the pitch. It was the Melbourne Aces and the Sydney Blue Sox and the Brisbane Bandits, and I told the venues that I was like, yeah, I'm throwing out a pitch for it, so I'll plug the show, and they were like, we have a baseball team? Like, yeah. Yes, you do.
This is the first time I've heard anybody name drop Australian baseball teams.
My point, you've never heard of any of that. Like, that's...
So, does your pitch not go well because
Bandits.
usually even the catcher decided not to show up?
No, they're there. They're trying. They're pros, dude. They got drafted.
Didi Gregorius came out of that league.
Yeah.
D.D. Gregorius. Oh, my God. How about G.D. Gregorius? Who the fuck is D.D. Gregorius?
One of the best players in the major leagues right now.
I don't give a fuck.
All right. Well, they're all the best right now. I don't give a fuck.
Ernest, he's tied with everyone. He's like, long as I can make fun of his silly name.
No, Ben, that's the best argument style of all time. I don't give a fuck. That's just like that ends every argument. You're like, I don't give a fuck. You're like, well, I guess, yeah, you win. You win if you don't give a fuck. I mean, what else am I going to do?
And now batting P.P. Makubius.
Look, you have people on this show whose last names are Hofstetter and Mamawala. Quit it with this shit, all right?
Fair.
Yeah, not all of us change our name for professional reasons, Ben.
That's
oh,
hurtful.
shit.
That's but actually, because my real name is Ben Gleiberman, if you don't know that. And I just got something in the mail today, by the way, that I was going to open on air because I think I know what it is, but I don't know for sure. I think I know. Somebody mailed me this, a friend of mine whose family lives in New Hampshire. The one state our campaign did make it on the ballot of, and I believe
nice.
The ballot. Let's see. Official ballot for President of the United States. Check this shit out. I'm trying to avoid getting it into the maple syrup here.
There it is.
And there it is. Where is it? Right there. Ben Gleiberman.
Oh my God.
Above Amy Klobuchar.
I think it's kind of amazing that your parents gave you Gleib as a middle name. It's a little rude.
It looks like an open mic list. I don't mean to really shitty thing to say. I'm so sorry, Ben.
Because everybody gets at least some time during an open mic.
Yeah, Jackie, first of all, if you think that's a shitty thing to say, you haven't watched the show before. So
neither is Ben, so he doesn't know this.
I plan to watch it.
I just like the idea that if your last name instead of Gleiberman, I just like the idea that it's Gleib. Like, and you just shortened it to one Gleib.
That was a very challenging thing to navigate. One of the harder parts of the campaign was we finally were about to get ballot access in New Hampshire, and you have to put your legal name, but people don't know me as Ben Gleiberman, and my middle name is Nathan. That wasn't going to help any. And so I literally had to call the Secretary of State's office multiple times in New Hampshire and convince them to let me put my nickname on the ballot, and they're like, it's against the laws of our state. We can't do it. I'm like, oh yeah? Is Beto O'Rourke's born name Beto? Is Bernie, or is it Bernard? Beto O'Rourke is like Robert Francis O'Rourke, and they were like, okay, damn, we're going to Google this and get back to you. And they called back, and they're like, all right, Ben Gleiberman's a compromise we can live with.
Yeah, I also like the idea that you're like, I don't want my real name on the ballot because, it's New Hampshire, and people there don't know me as Gleiberman, and also it's Jewish.
Well, what's interesting is Ben's first full name is Benny Hanna. He just shorts that to Ben. So.
Yeah, Benny Hanna Gleiberman. It's yeah, that's actually a very good
couple
point.
Spatulas.
Yeah, that's a very good point though. That like Beto, that's not his real name.
Yeah. So
it looks like one of those air conditioning units that nerdy dads wear with their cargo shorts.
Or regular nerds that aren't dads with their cargo shorts. But yeah, I get the point, Adam.
Yeah.
You don't have a kid to wear that. That looks great.
Yeah. That Adam, that actually came with the pants though. So that's why it has it.
That adds up.
Yeah. Rachel, what else we got?
We've got Christopher Capo in our live audience tipped $10 and said, sorry you had to touch that cock ring. It might have been a limited edition, so maybe you should have kept it.
Collector's item? I think not.
Now, once it's used, it loses all its value. Once you take it out of the box, it's worthless.
Yeah. Can you drive that cock ring off the lot? It's, yeah.
When it's mint in box in cock ring talk, that's actually how it tastes. Hi. That everyone should give me another $2.
Cock ring, by the way, is actually a beautiful thing if you think about it, because basically it just means that that guy wanted to spend the rest of his life with his cock.
That is beautiful. Isn't it supposed to be like what you put around tomatoes to make sure it grows right? What is it?
It's theoretically supposed to. Well, I've never used one, but it keeps the blood in the penis so it stays hard longer, is what the box said when I bought. I mean, nothing. Supposed to do.
It's so sad when someone loses interest and all the blood goes away from their penis. Hey, stop having sex with that person.
Well, sometimes you're married and you got to fucking figure it out. It takes 15 months. I'm just saying, there's a.
That's a good point.
Oh my God.
Where did you guys get all these graduation cords? What is happening?
I got this from Ben's office, actually. He just has all the stuff. This is Bowers. This is a necktie. This is what's known as a necktie. It doesn't come with the jacket. You have to buy it separately.
I got too fat a neck. I can't wear a tie. If I button this top button, I will suffocate to death in about 6 minutes.
You can.
Somebody's trying. Probably talking about 5 minutes. I can't make it. I can't make it.
Bowers, you could buy shirts with bigger necks. They come different sizes.
That is true. You can also leave the top button unbuttoned. I mean, I feel like a lot of Bauer's life choices have just made it the fact that the first thought popped in his head, he was like, this is the definitive opinion that will never change.
Yeah. No, I decide everything when I...
It's like when a child's offered broccoli, and then for the rest of his life, he's like, nope, not going to have broccoli. Didn't look good the first I can eat a miniature tree. Again, I'm pro-environment.
No, that's exactly. I made all my decisions when I was 11, and I've never changed any of them. Yeah, that's how it works. I wore a sport coat every day to middle school. I'm not making that up.
That's why he got divorced twice, because girls are icky. You know, it's the same kind of thing. It's what he figured out.
They thought I was icky, but yeah, the point's taken. That's a solid. I love that you think it was my decision to get divorced both times, Steve. That's fun.
On the visual.
That feels very supportive.
Right? I mean, I felt like he's in my corner. Like, oh, you really thought it was my choice? Cool. Thank you for that.
I just love now the mental image I have of Bowers going up to Chrissy and saying, hey, babe, do you want to go upstairs and play? And she gets all excited, and they go upstairs, and there's just, like, sandbox, toys, and pails, and shovels.
Matchbox cars. Yeah, it looks. By the way, your dick looks huge next to a Matchbox car, so that's a good little tip. If you've got a small penis, just bring a Matchbox car into bed. And
let's just quickly ask Chrissy herself. Chrissy, does his penis look small or big next to a Matchbox car?
Wait, and can I also just point out that I think most women would rather fuck a guy with a small penis than a guy with a big penis with a Matchbox car next to it. Thought?
You guys,
I'd like to slightly disagree on that, but whatever.
I'm surrounded by my husband's Hot Wheel collection. I don't even know how to show you.
Bowers is surrounded by his hot dog collection. Wait, where is?
Oh my God, that's a whole. That's a display case. That's
There's another
case.
Oh my God, Jackie. Your husband is like an unsuccessful Jay Leno.
Or a huge Jay Leno.
He's an enormous Jay Leno. He's also actually,
I've got 400 cars. I'm very excited there on the walls of my tiny mansion. I tower over my mansion. It's very exciting. Let's go on vacation for a response.
Good job. I just got that, Adam. Thank you.
Or Or
collects actual vehicles. I get that.
Yeah, he could be a teeny Jay Leno, and those are his actual vehicles.
Yes.
Interesting.
Honey, I shrank the Jay Leno. That's what happened.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That really could
He's
go
a
both
teeny
ways.
Jay Leno,
That's weird.
and his chin is regular size.
Well, you keep the chin regular size in case there was a ping pong game that breaks out. You know.
So Jackie, has your husband ever put one of those Matchbox cars next to his dick for scale? Is that something that's happened in your life?
No, it is not, because we're both adults. He's an adult man who collects Hot Wheels, but other than that, he's a grown-up man.
Yeah. No, adult. Yeah. That sounds like an adult to me. Yeah. No, you're selling me on that whole thing. Yeah. The Matchbox cars on the walls of his,
You're the
of his
man who made
apartment.
decisions when he was 11. So,
Yeah. So what does that say about
I'm just
collecting
saying,
Matchbox cars?
Me and your husband would be friends. Is all my point is. I'm just saying I should hang out with your buddy. You
he's
hang
a
out with your
super
husband.
good guy. You would love him. He's a good egg.
I've got baseball cards on my wall, so I get it.
Everybody collects some nonsense. I do a Dork Forest podcast. I know what nonsense people collect. So I'm the best.
What's the dorkiest thing you've ever seen someone collect, Jackie?
God, there's bees. Yeah, bees.
Bees?
Yeah,
Alive or dead?
120,000 bees.
Like
it was. She had every bee colony has 20,000 bees in it. And she had like 6, I think. And it was Emma Arnold. You remember her? Comic from Boise, actually, or from Idaho. And she's a beekeeper. It was fascinating.
I forgot that. That's true.
It's
By
an
the
amazing
way,
story. Yeah.
If you put a bunch of bees next to your dick, it looks huge, but that's because it's swollen.
That's true.
Do bees have knees?
Grandpa, yes, they do. Remember back in the 20s when you used to jitterbug? That's the 50s. I'll be over here.
Rachel, anything to catch up on?
We do.
Oh, sorry, Jackie.
Okay. We've got Jeannie McQueen tipped Jackie $10 and said, Jackie, I love jokes that mix math, sex, and cringe. Great set.
Nice.
We have Zara in our live audience, $10. Jackie, I loved your set. I can't believe I just spent 2 minutes converting cock ring maths into metric. Surprise, Jason.
It's metric, not tantric. Yay!
We're an international show. All of our cockring jokes have to be translated into metric. We do have a wide European audience, so that's very
measure
important.
my cock in Facebook stars.
I like you said you had a wide audience, Steve. That was very descriptive of the cock ring. So are we ready for another comic? Comic?
No, we're not.
Okay,
we
Rachel.
catch up.
Let's catch up. Sorry.
So Zara's last comment was, I'm surprised Jason Statham didn't stand up for the superior system of measurement. God save the queen.
Nice.
We have Jessica in our live audience.
Go ahead.
Tip $25 and said, Jackie, I wouldn't want to walk a mile in your shoes. And then just a couple generals that had come in. Jordan Gaming, £5 for the Martin Foundation from Essex. Keep up the laugh for us. Ben Bowers and Steve, who's the best? My money is on Steve. Comedians are heroes too.
Wait, what is this?
No, it says
best at what?
Comedians are heroes too. Ben Bowers and Steve. Who is the best? My money is on Steve. Best at what?
Best at understanding this? None of us know.
I think maybe they mean the best at being a hero. And sometimes that's exactly what we need.
Yeah, probably me.
So Steve.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to say Steve's the best, just in general. Like, if we're getting specific, I would argue, but if it's just general best, yeah, I'll go Steve.
If it's the best at wearing, look, this thing doesn't even look like it's the lining of the jacket, so I'm not the best at this.
Right,
like
right.
I have one color jackets like a dick.
Dicks don't wear jackets, Steve. Dicks don't.
Well, yours doesn't, Ben, but some of us have dick jackets, so let's not get into that part of the show. We'll get demonetized from YouTube.
That's because Bowers is just buying the dick jackets because it comes with a dick belt, and we all know what
comes with the cock ring. The cock ring comes with the dick jacket. That's how it works.
Yeah. By the way, I know Bowers keeps saying dick jacket. We call them condoms, But if you want to call it Dick Jacket, it's totally fine as well.
Oh, I've never used one of those. No, that's not a thing
Yeah.
I do.
By the way, Bowers, I tried to tell you in the chat, your sound is clipping like crazy. We can't hear anytime you laugh. We can't hear you. Yeah.
Yep. Shit.
Oh, either that or you're just not laughing this entire fucking episode, which I really hope it's that first
Give
one.
it up, man.
Yeah. All right, cool. Rachel, what else we got?
Another tip for Jackie. Ben Garver, $5 for Jackie. Absolutely hilarious. We had Kevin McAllister, $5. Chris Bowers to get some Jamie Kennedy burn cream from earlier. We've got Karen Nelson, tip the show $40. My first time to visit SDSC. Great set, everyone, or great fun, everyone. Best regards to all.
Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
then-
Welcome to the madness.
And Jamie Kennedy, a.k.a. the hairiest tub man.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
How long have you been waiting to do that joke? It's like whenever anyone brings up Scott Bakula, I always have to remind people that it rhymes with butt cracula. Didn't have time to wait.
Is that any better, Steve? I tried to figure out.
Ziggy says there's a 40% chance that's a great joke.
Yeah. Bowers, we won't know until you laugh. We'll figure it out.
Did you not? Can you hear me right now? Is my point.
We could hear you before.
Okay.
It's just when we're all talking. It was
Gotcha.
clipping before. Yeah.
Well,
By the way, Zara in our live chat both said Bowers didn't choose the Nug Life. The Nug Life chose him.
that's true.
And also, in response to what Ben said to me, she said, one day I hope someone responds to my core area of expertise with I don't give a fuck too. Which is really what happened. That is exactly what happened.
I don't give a fuck.
Ben, an alleged baseball fan. All right. I like this new look.
GGPPO is. I don't know who the fuck that guy is.
He's
Gigi DePipios.
Yeah, Gigi DePipios. That's Leonardo DiCaprio's little brother. I don't know what the Didi Gregorius. He was on the Yankees. He was all right.
DePipios.
Gigi DePipios is my favorite Italian restaurant in Indianapolis. Gigi DePipios has got really good breadsticks.
Oh my God, the red sauce is fantastic. Yeah.
All the breadsticks there were a cock ring. It stays hard for hours.
Yeah.
Oh, can you
I
hear
had
me a lot
hot
better
dogs
now?
lunch yesterday, by the way, in honor of you, Bowers. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram.
I did. I love the Instagram. What's weird is, I've not had a hot dog since the hot dog episode. I've literally not had a hot dog since that happened. I don't know if it changed me or what. I don't know. Just holding a hot dog that long, just kind of, I don't know.
Or
when
did we humanize them to you?
No, it's like when you drink too much tequila and then you just can't drink tequila for like 2 years or whatever. That's probably happened to somebody.
Oh, I thought it was the type of thing where you meet a cow and it's harder to eat a burger, like that type of thing. Like you finally met a hot dog.
It could be that. Yeah, once I humanized them and
face.
put eyes on them and made them do a skit, I couldn't eat them anymore. That could be it.
Wow. This is like the moment in Big after Tom Hanks has sex. All of a sudden, at work, he's like, "Hello, I'd like coffee, please."
Yeah.
You're a different man now, Bowers.
Yeah, that amazing movie about pedophilia that we kind of line with.
Wouldn't categorize it as pedophilia precisely. He's an adult when he has sex with Elizabeth Perkins.
Yeah, he's an emotional child. That still counts.
She didn't know that.
Okay, Steve.
Mary.
If women couldn't have sex with emotional children, comedians would never have had sex in our lives.
That's a very good point. That is an incredibly good point.
Are you calling Chrissy a pedophile right now? Because I don't think that's true, dude. I don't like that at all.
Yeah, Chrissy is an emotional pedophile for sure.
Oh my God.
Every decision he made, he was 11. That's when his cortex stopped developing.
And the other thing that he has in common, Bowers does with movie Big, is every time he goes to a fair, he tries to find a Zoltar machine just so he could say, "I wish I was big."
Yeah.
And I sleep on the top bunk. Okay. Are we ready for another comic?
Yes.
I think that's ready. I think we're ready for this, right? So come to the stage next. Very, very funny. He's from New York City. He's been on Comedy Central. His album, one of the good ones, debuted #1 on iTunes. Very funny. Adam Mamawala, everybody. Adam Mamawala.
What's up? How you doing? Let me start by thanking Chris for actually being a professional asking how to say my last name, which people don't do. Like, I've spent a decade with people just horribly butchering my last name. It's very phonetic. It's Mamawala. I was doing a show last year in New York, and the host, very nice guy like Chris, he's like, "Hey man, like, saw your name in the lineup. I just want to make sure I have it right. Can you say it for me a couple times?" I was like, "No problem." Adam Mamawala. He's like, just your last name. I was like, Mamawala. He's like, one more time. I was like, Mamawala. So finally, I'm about to go on stage. Just like half an hour later, he's like, all right, one more time. Sorry to be annoying. I was like, Mamawala. He's like, all right, I got it. So he goes on stage. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this next guy. Super funny dude. You see him all over the country. Please give a warm welcome to Andrew Mamawala. And he just, please forget that. Glorious. I'm doing this from my childhood bedroom, which was not where I thought I would be right now. But if I'm being honest, like if I've been able to go back in time 5 years ago and tell myself, hey man, you're going to be almost 33 and you're going to have to move back in with your parents, I would have been like, yeah, that checks out. Like I wouldn't have thought it'd be for this reason. But when you pursue comedy, you always assume that's going to be a possibility. So not fully surprised. My parents are actually very nice people. Like it hasn't been that bad being at home. But the thing about it is like they're too supportive of my dreams, which is a weird thing for a comic to say. So unbeknownst to me, they were watching all of these shows I was doing the first week I was home. And I did a show on Instagram Live, which is a living nightmare. You're literally performing to no one. And I didn't realize they were in the chat. So I said some like offhand comment about like, I think I feel the worst right now for like preteen boys who are quarantining with their parents. Because I know when I was a preteen boy, the only thing that made me happy was the inevitability of my parents leaving the house at some point. And now I'm a grown man and I'm just waiting for that window of time every day that my parents like go for a walk. So they're watching this downstairs without me knowing about it. And since that day, literally for the last 2 months, every day when they go out for a walk, my mom very deliberately yells up the stairs, "We just wanted to let you know that we are going out for a walk for about 20 to 30 minutes. Father may be back sooner, just so that you're aware." What fresh hell have I created for myself? I don't want to be that guy, but I'm a little bit of a hipster about being sad. Everybody's sad as fuck right now, but I got a head start on you guys. I had a real kick in the dick of a 2019. Anybody else? Just me? I got divorced last year, or as my ex-wife would call it, legal social distancing, and not my favorite. Not a good time. It got so bad that at one point last year, I swear to God, I was sleeping on the floor of an already shared studio apartment where the other two residents were a magician and a 64-year-old Indian man who looked strikingly like my dad, weirdly like my dad. For a little context, I'm actually half Indian. My dad's from India. My mom is a tiny white lady from Wisconsin, which apparently results in a Mexican man. And it was very strange. Very strange living with this guy because he looked so much like my dad that in some ways it was actually kind of comforting. Like I felt like my dad was there supporting me through this traumatic time in my life. But on the other hand, this dude was also divorced and worked in the complaint department at LaGuardia Airport. So there's a bigger part of me is like, is this just me from the future trying to warn myself? Like, I don't know if you've ever shared a fridge with your destiny, but it is jarring. Here's something I've realized. If you are getting a divorce, nobody knows what the hell to say to you. Like everyone tries to be supportive, but they don't realize how what they're saying is coming off. Like one of the things I kept hearing from people this past year is like, oh man, that sucks, but you're a good looking guy. Which is an interesting way to tell someone, hey, just so you know, it wasn't your face that was the problem. It was who you are as a person. Love to hear it. It could always be worse. That's the number one thing people love to say. And it's always the same frame of reference, which I find interesting. It's always like, hey, it could always be worse. I mean, people out there who are starving. Also weird. I don't know who came up with that. To be like, hey, I know you're awfully depressed, but have you considered thinking about famine recently? That'll help. It's a cliche, but it is true. It could always be worse. And I say that because I unfortunately know another comedian who's also going through a divorce, except this moron was so confident that he would never get a divorce that he literally used an engagement photo with his wife as the album cover for his comedy album. I know. And the worst part about that is that comedian is actually me. Why the fuck did I do that? The saddest way to self-promote. That's my time. I'm Adam Mamawala. See ya.
Mamawala, everybody. The tip jar is open, of course. You can tip. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at laughfromhome.com, or you could super chat on YouTube. And by the way, as someone from Queens, everyone who works at LaGuardia works in the complaint department, whether they want to or not.
And they're all divorced.
It's terrible. Actually, the official response from LaGuardia when you complain is, I don't give a fuck. So, if you guys want to tip Adam, please do. Rachel, we got some stuff coming in already?
Yeah, we do. We have a couple. So we have Heather Scott, always starting us out, $15. Adam, I'm glad you keep creating fresh hells. So much better than old stale hells.
Yeah. By the way,
you
Adam,
gotta keep it interesting. Yeah.
just to make you feel better, I'm also doing this from my childhood bedroom. So so we can relate.
We have Kevin McAllister, $3. Adam, thanks for the laughs.
By the way, can we show Kevin's background? Yeah. So Kevin McAllister.
Nice.
Love that
Love it.
so much, Kevin.
What's up, brother?
Why didn't you stop Trump, dude?
Man, he was too quick for me.
He was just a kid, Ben. He was just a kid.
He sent me to Jeffrey Epstein's room.
Oh,
It was a bad time for everybody.
Fire.
Bad time for everybody.
yes, it was.
All right. What else we got, Rach?
We've got Tyler Stevens tipped Adam $2. Kevin McAllister sent another Venmo for $5 and said, Ben, I love you. Now get your ass to Jersey Mike's and tell them to hold off on the cornmeal for fuck's sake.
Yes, I hate how Jersey Mike's has that stupid yellow cornmeal on the bottom of the buns. It's the best sandwiches, and you eat it, and there's just an avalanche of fucking yellow dots hitting your carpet, ruining your damn carpet. Why do you need yellow dots on the bottom? There's no point.
All right. Well, we have Carrie in our live audience, $10. Adam, for your legal distancing.
Nice.
Nice.
We have Amin Salah, $5. So sorry, Adam. They say marriage is the number one cause of divorce. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Ellen Shaw, $10. Pitching in for, I think she meant Adam, but it says Andrew's next security deposit. Adam's next.
Oh, it's Andrew. That's his
Andrew.
wrong. His
Because
wrong
I
name.
joked about my
Oh, yeah, okay. Just remember.
Rachel doesn't listen to the sets. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
You have to keep up with super chat.
as it should be.
Yeah.
I get offended when people do listen. It doesn't make me feel like a comic if people listen.
Yeah, the best is like when comedy club staff will come over to you after and be like, hey, that was a great set. And just be like, oh, thank you. They'll be like, I didn't hear any of it, but I heard them laughing. I'm like, okay, thanks.
All right, we've got Jessica in our live audience, $25. Thanks. You even made my daughter laugh, and I love that you used the wrong picture on your album. Careful, folks. Don't be too sentimental when it comes to your business.
Wow. Deep but true.
We have Dave.
Yeah, I have a picture of me on an album with hair. So, similar thing.
And guys, what are albums? That's something you put your jokes on?
Yeah. Then you-
Yeah.
Like that.
Wow.
Yeah. Ben's actually planning one with just a bunch of vintage ladies on the cover. So we're just hoping he never.
I
he never
can't
loses that.
wait for the eponymous Gleiberman to drop.
Yes. It's old ladies and old jokes. That's the name of the album. There we go.
On the cover of a picture of me getting married to my country.
We've got Dave Adler, $5 for a gift card for Mamawala. I just liked how it kind of rhymed. I like sheets better.
The Wawa.
Nice.
The Wawa for the Mama Wawa. That's good.
Yeah.
Adam, I got to tell you, when you said the joke about your parents being too supportive. I've got a friend named Zan Afterhide, who's a comic, and he had a great set. And this woman came up here to the set, and she's like, "Oh my God, you were so amazing. My daughter wants to be a comic. That's her dream in life. Is there anything I can do to encourage her?" And Zan looked around and goes,
Yeah.
"Well, the first thing you do is stop giving a fuck about her dreams. That'll make her funny." It's hard to be funny when your parents give a fuck about your dreams. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, I haven't been funny until I got a divorce. I've sucked this whole time because of my divorce.
You need somebody not to believe in you.
Now, the real trick, like my parents were supportive. They were just 4 of us, so they didn't have time enough to be supportive to each of us. So that's the real trick. They tried to, but there were too many.
Why do parents have so many kids? I don't get it. If you don't, especially if you don't got the time for one kid is beyond time consuming. One dog is too much time consuming. You have to watch
by the way,
more than once a day. It's insane.
This is chapter 6 of Ben's parenting book.
Why would you have more than one kid?
That chapter's called The One Child Policy. I could have brought a lot.
I think they keep each other busy, Ben. That's part of it. Like you don't have to keep paying attention to the
Who
single one.
does that? Not 4. You don't need 4 for that.
You know how fucking busy we were? There were 4 of us. We were extremely busy.
I don't know. I just picture Bowers holding kids over the railings so they can take a poop. You know what I mean? It's like.
Oh yeah, there's a reason I'm not gonna have kids, bro. Yeah, I would definitely be poop railing those kids all day and get them taken away. So that's why I don't.
I might want to rethink that.
I won't walk a dog. I won't walk a dog. You think I'm gonna change a diaper? That's why I don't have children, because I'm a lazy prick. I know that.
But,
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, but poop railing those kids, you might want to rephrase that. You know what I mean?
Fair point. Fair point. I shouldn't say that ever again. How about that? Take a note.
I wish I didn't repeat it, to be honest with you.
Don't ever say poop rate. Okay, got it. I got it. All right, that's on my notes now.
Of the show just popped up in the chat and said poop railing. Very busy during the show, and you stunned him out of camera switching. You understand what's happening?
Yeah.
You
Another
brought
great
it up.
album title.
Poop railing the kids.
I brought it up.
It's actually a picture of Adam and his ex-wife just on the cover.
All right, Rachel, any more tips?
Yeah.
We do have more tips. We've got Mana's Dot on YouTube, $7. Adam, I'm 100% Indian, and living with a look-alike of my dad might give me an anxiety attack.
It was very trippy.
We have Zara in our live audience, $15. That was brutally hilarious, Adam. If it makes you feel better. I spent a stretch of time with only chlamydia-ridden koalas to keep me warm. It does get better.
It was beautiful.
Are those on your album covers, Zara? A bunch of chlamydia koalas.
We have Done Talk, $5 for Adam. And here I thought I was getting someone's name tattooed on your body was the worst thing you could do.
Yeah, a tattoo artist can't remove an album cover.
Right?
Yeah.
And then Tam Brown, $10 for Adam for What's His Name? Very funny set. Tam Brown is also in our live audience. Tip Jackie $10.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam Davis. Rachel, you just didn't like that joke, or did your internet freeze, or what happened there?
I froze.
All right.
Personally, not my computer. I just froze.
No, totally understandable. We are going to Rachel. Are you on Spectrum?
Yes.
Yeah, I meant the internet. I didn't mean like the Spectrum. I meant.
Yes to both.
I apologize.
Are you normal? I mean, medically.
Yeah. I mean, is there some way you can go faster? Because if you're on Spectrum now. All right, after this, we're going to talk about your internet. I'm going to help.
I'll be fine. We've got
I say as the invisible man.
Jennifer COVID sent a heart. We've got Cassandra, $10 for the show. We've got Heather Scott, $10. Thank you for finally bringing on someone to discuss hot button topics like apiculture.
What?
Like what?
What are you trying to say?
Acapulco?
Appalachian Trail? You're trying to say Appalachian Trail?
Acupuncture?
It doesn't say acupuncture. It says
Avocado.
apiculture.
Apacapa?
Spell it.
Apiculture?
You're thinking of star baseball player
Didi Apiculpa.
What's happening?
Bibi Netanyahu.
Spell it.
Culpa?
Spell the word.
It's API culture. That's how it's spelled. Apiculture?
It's beekeeping.
Oh, holy shit. It's a real thing. Just none of us
It's a real thing
knew.
that none of us knew. We're all stupid. Not Rachel this time. This time was all of our collective.
We're not all
Okay,
stupid. That's
cool.
really esoteric shit. Like, look, I didn't expect anyone to know who Didi Gregorius was other than Ben because he's allegedly a baseball fan. But none of us keep bees. None of us know anything about apiculture.
I'm sure Ben keeps bees somewhere in his house. That would not surprise me at all. If there wasn't some sort of, he pulls out a beehive of some kind.
That's what's in the box.
The only beehive I've got is a group of dedicated Beyonce fans, and we meet weekly normally.
What else we got, Rach?
We have Kevin McAllister, $5 for Rachel putting up with these two clowns and Ben.
Oh, shit. I was about to say, which two are clowns? Oh.
Looking out, McAllister.
No, I think he was implying that you're worse than clowns. I thought that was the joke. Was that like we're clowns, but you're Ben.
No, definitely thought he meant the other way. Definitely thought he meant the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can ask him. He's right here. What did you mean by that, Kevin? Who are you burning on? Was that me or that?
Kevin?
Oh, I definitely had my boy Ben's back on that one.
See?
all right.
That's right.
He
I
knew.
my own Savannah Martin now. How y'all like them apples? Don't like them apples. Oh. Try to compare these. You can't.
Those apples look really good.
Thank you.
Is that just a plate of apples and oranges so you can make that joke? Like, is that?
I laughed against my will, Ben.
Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that.
A begrudging
I've never
laugh
heard
is
of
the best kind of
framing
laugh.
with the camera, because framing is a beautiful thing that keeps you on camera.
Yeah. We know that Bowers' apples are fake already. But
What? Oh, that's right. Fake ass apples. I'll go 1 for 1 with you, Bowers.
Eat a fake apple to eat a real apple?
Yeah.
I don't think I can get through one.
Oh shit!
Oh God! Don't do it.
No, you can't do it.
Also,
tried
by the
hardest.
way, Bowers, it's context here. Kevin knew an esoteric reference that Ben was upset by a specific thing from Jersey Mike's. Clearly, he was a Ben fan. He's on the show to support Ben. I know that you wouldn't have made that assumption because it's the first time in 2 months we've run into a Ben fan on the show, but clearly from the context.
I'm pretty sure Bowers doesn't eat apples unless it's in pie form.
Oh!
By the way, I wouldn't
No,
eat
Kevin,
apple
even
pie
then.
either.
Even then.
Not even then.
Nope.
Nope.
Still a fruit.
I missed a piece of a carrot and a chicken pot pie 3 years ago. It almost killed me. It came out orange. It was awful.
Please look at what happens to Steve Hofstetter when he makes fun of me. Look what happens to him when he makes fun of me. He's like the guy in the photo in Back to the Future that slowly comes back as Marty McFly gets his life back in order.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to make it even worse. Wait, let me see if we can do this.
Creepy.
Oh, Jesus, don't do that. Oh, no. Oh, God.
That's the only way it makes Steve Hofstetter not have a big head.
That is, even then, I still had one. By the way, Savannah just said, how's it feel to not have a Steve ride or die? Well, that's who's watching the show, though. Like, that's...
That's a solid point. That's a solid point.
All right, I got to figure this shit.
That
this
also
is
fake?
dumb.
I don't know. I can't get into it.
Is it?
It's not. There's no lock.
You got to reset the combination from the beginning.
What's
Is that a
that?
child safety apple? Is that a child safety apple?
Yeah.
It is. It must be. Wait, let's see if I can make it a little better. Hold on. Maybe I'll be able to get in there.
Oh my God! What are you doing?
Oh no!
Some sort of dare.
Condiment callback. We love to see it.
Please. Oh, God. Oh, God.
All right, in.
Oh,
That is between you and your
New porn
God.
category.
As it turns out, A1 has just announced a drop in shares. Damn it! I'm trying to fix my lighting and I'm still fucking disappearing.
I don't know, dude. So we got any more to catch up on before we do the game here? Before
We
Ben
do.
puts
We just
A1
have
on
a
something else
couple.
gross.
Just a couple. We've got
Don't
Evan
make me reach under my
Greenberger.
bed and put some A1 on that. You know what I'm saying?
Cochran?
Oh God. We've got Evan Greenberger, $5. Tip for Adam from a fellow TCNJ alum, class of 2011. I remember seeing
Hell
him
yeah.
perform on campus.
Love
Wait,
it.
you went to TCNJ?
I did.
Oh, so
Does
did
that mean
Jay
anything
Black.
to you?
Yeah, Jay Black.
Yes, he
one
did.
Of my, one
Jay
of my
Black
very
is my
close
comedy
friends.
mentor.
Yeah, one of my
He's
very,
very
very
kind to
close
me.
friends. And the first gig we did together was at TCNJ, and they brought him in because he was an alum.
Love it.
What's that?
He's a
What's
good
that
man.
mean, Steve?
What?
What school is that? What school is it? I don't know the initials.
College of New Jersey.
Yeah.
I didn't go to
They
TCNJ,
abbreviate
I
the
did go to PP Mamawala. I go to PP Giorgio.
Yeah, they abbreviate it so that New Jersey isn't in the name. That's so.
Yeah, so people will go there. So people will go there. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's it's branding. It's all branding.
I mean, it literally used to be called Trenton State, and then they were like, we shouldn't associate with Trenton, and then they just changed the name.
Yeah, Trenton, New Jersey has a giant bridge that on one side it says Trenton makes, the world takes, because Trenton is like a manufacturing place. And I always thought the other side of the bridge should say the world refuses, Trenton uses.
Did you say that it's all brandy, Steve? Is that what you said?
Yes, I said it's all brandy. God damn it. Rachel, what else does your dial-up internet have for us?
Let's say we had a couple of Venmos come in from Dave Adler, $2.18. Steve is high again. His head is in the clouds. Jason Moody, $10 for the show. Lots of laughs as always. Thanks for doing what you do. And now we're ready for the game.
Awesome.
All right.
Let's do the game.
Okay.
The game,
So
let's remind people what it is.
Yep. So the game today is
Inventions we need right
now. Exactly. So
All
let's so in our live audience, I'm doing gallery view. If you guys want to read one on air, wave at me. Not everybody at once. Let's go to Carrie, Audrey Hepburn.
Hello.
Hello, Carrie.
Hi. I recommend putting a battering ram on the front of your car for people who don't turn right on red.
Nice. That's a solid.
I like that. I like
Solid
that.
invention.
For anywhere. We need that anytime.
Solid,
yes.
full of rage.
Yeah.
Just loud him
I
out.
don't know how to raise my hand.
Like
Do that.
physically?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
high are you, Jess?
Well, you keep saying raise your hand, and I don't see a little hand down here to click on, so I just raised my hand.
What you
This
got?
is the age of Zoom. You're not allowed to raise physical hands. What are you? Come on. Okay, that's better.
What is the one you used to do? Jazz hands.
Wait, I'm trying.
Anyway,
Can't make that.
someone
Damn it, I was trying to make my
here
hand disappear.
came up with one. You know, I never have an entry, but I don't even know if it went through. But it was turbo dildo, and I just had to say that out loud.
Did your daughter
Do
come
I-
up with that one? Was that your daughter's idea?
Was that my? Did you see the little fight we had because she wouldn't let me put her name in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of her mind. She's like, I have a career, you know. I'm like, oh my god.
I actually do too, and it's as the lead singer of Turbo Dildo. We are performing at the Gallagher Comedy Club on Wednesday.
I did.
Turbo dildo actually is a dildo that also does your taxes.
And I will take nothing less.
I was already negotiating the copyright for Turbo Dildo.
Yes.
Nice.
Girl.
All right, what else we got?
If your accountant's a real dick, use
Well-
turbo dildo.
Well, I don't know if I can
Right
beat Turbo
now-
Dildo, but I would say for anyone in retail or food service, an ejector button for the customers. And if you're Chris Bowers, I guess an artificial robot that'll feed you.
That'd be good.
Kevin
I
McCullough works at Jersey Mike's. I've never seen a man have more pride about Jersey Mike's in my life. Always.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Jersey Mike cap.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I can find a robot to fit him a 15-inch sub. You know.
What?
That
sure
sounds
I
like a
want
turbo
anything,
dildo.
but okay. I don't want that.
Also, by the way,
Got a
I love your
3-incher
first
back there? Got a
invention.
3-incher back there?
I like your first invention that like the customer is always right the fuck outside the door.
Yeah, get the fuck out the goddamn door. Customer's always right my ass. Customer get his ass right out the fucking door.
Yeah. By the way, the CEO of Jersey Mike's is watching the show. You guys are gonna have a meeting right after this.
Well,
all
I'm
right.
fucked then.
What else we got? With a turbo dildo.
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, with a turbo dildo.
We
All right.
We've got Dun Talk asked, does a turbo dildo use a 2-stroke engine?
4-stroke. Yeah, Jessica said 4-stroke engine.
The accusation is giving an off-camera point of approval.
That is awesome. That is a point for sure. Calculation. The calculation is very important.
All right, so some of the unpaid entries. We have Elizabeth Ann, glasses that don't fog up when you're wearing a mask.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck
that's a
yeah,
really
we
good
need
one.
that. I have not been able to walk my dog with glasses since I got them.
We have Shelly 1005 says a necklace that where a buzzer goes off anytime someone is within 6 feet of you. Is that like a shock
Nice.
collar?
It's like the anti-shock collar, but yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
And then Razvan said a remote that makes Rachel pronounce things correctly.
We don't have that kind of technology, Roz. I really appreciate that. None of this pie in the sky stuff. We're much closer to discovering the turbo dildo than that.
All right. Okay, now the paid entries. These are the ones that we vote on. So pick your favorite ones. We've got Jen Winklepleck, a flux capacitor with a new age DeLorean, complete with Bluetooth, self-cleaning handles, and a voice control that sounds like Kit from Knight Rider.
Yeah.
Great suggestion.
I'm in.
I also like the
Tyler-
idea that you're inventing a time machine during a pandemic and you're not like, and let's get this person to not eat that fucking bat. Like
Yeah, in her time traveling world there, we still need hand sanitizer and
Yeah.
Damn that pandemic. Damn.
Yeah.
Doc, it looks like someone still ate the fucking bat again. Damn.
All right. We've got Tyler Stevens, germ goggles.
Okay.
Fair.
We've got Evan Greenberger, a remote box opener. Agree with that one.
Oh, absolutely.
Great idea.
Jeremy Day, jackets with built-in pocket squares.
Rachel, I just want it to be known that I stopped my video to go to my dad's closet and get this to bring it back. The rest of the show.
Adam getting in on the fun. Nice.
You guys.
We have, let's see what else. We've got Stephen Boykin, automated dog walker.
Cool.
Nice.
We have Amin Salah, an eject button for those dicks on the bus who play loud music or have private conversations on speakerphone.
Yeah.
Nice.
I agree with that.
We have Dave Adler, a calculator.
Nice.
Played.
So we have extra big buttons so that you can.
Or small ones. Or small ones. Don't discriminate.
Sorry, my fault.
Amin Salah, a loud police siren that screams asshole if your indecisive ass is holding up the line at Starbucks, Lena.
That one got really personal.
We have Benny O, the social disc stick, 6-foot walking staff with a boxing glove at the end. 6 feet back, motherfucker.
Nice.
We have Richard Earl Deary Jr., Donald J. Trump's hair to see if it's alive or not.
Nice. Also, by the way, I did Google pants with belt, and I cannot find anything on the internet. You can't find. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
I think the belt just comes with the pants. I don't know what to tell you guys. It just comes on the pants. My whole life I bought pants with belts on them. I don't know.
Did you buy them off the mannequin?
Oh, I did do that.
Jackie.
They're talking about? No.
Yeah.
Where the hell do you find pants with belts?
The women's department.
Tell you. I've never bought a belt by itself. That's all I'm saying. I have like 6 belts.
I'm having so much fun imagining Jackie wearing that mask while her husband plays with Matchbox cars. I don't know what kind of life they're living, but
Hot Wheels.
How dare you?
Whatever you're into. I should have been more open to Matchbox play, and I'd still be married.
If you were married to me, I wouldn't care what your weird collections were. I don't know what happened, and I'm sorry for your loss.
I love how Jackie said that like in a comedian cadence, but it was a very sweet message. I don't know what happened, but I'm sorry for your loss. Is this on? Hello?
No, it's fine. Do you guys want to? Okay, wait. More inventions.
Well, actually, I think I'm just checking PayPal right now. So we had another tip for Jackie that had come in from Guillermo. It was €4, and then we had Lori, $25. I owe Steve this much and much more for the free laps on YouTube. I will be buying tickets to the next time you come to Ohio.
Oh, thank you. See, ride or die people for me too, motherfuckers. All right, sorry, go ahead. I thought that would get more laughs. Nope.
We support
you're just right, Matt. We were just agreeing with you. We were agreeing with you. This again, you're right.
That's also
your fans we've stolen, so I appreciate that. So.
That's also the title of my autobiography. I thought that would get more laughs.
It's a great title. That's a great title.
It's a follow-up to Poop Rally.
Yeah.
And then Guillermo had tipped Andrew €4 as well for his set. And then the last one.
My name is Adam, right? It was a bit.
Andrew.
Right, Andrew. That's right.
I'm going to go with Andrew. And then Dunn Talks $5. I nominate Rachel for mispronunciation pageant, or I just change people's names apparently. So
nice.
We're caught up.
All right, excellent. Cool. So many good ones. Let's vote though. Adam, what was your favorite?
I gotta go with the DeLorean. The level of detail there gets my vote.
All right, excellent. DeLorean, one vote for the DeLorean that is not used to stop COVID, just used to hang
kill
out.
Hitler. They don't give a shit.
Yeah. They're like, no, I just wanted a nice car. Jackie.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go DeLorean. That there were a couple that were pretty great, but that one seemed like a good idea. How about a Floby? Did anyone do anything? Okay, good.
Yeah. I mean, I did.
Yes.
So. All right. What else?
Right.
What else?
Rachel, who was your vote?
My vote is for the remote box opener.
Remote box opener,
cool.
Solid.
I like germ goggles and that ejector seat on the bus, though I've never been on a bus, but I'm assuming that's annoying. And but I'm going to vote for that fuck Lena button, whatever the fuck Lena button was. I'm going with that one. I like that.
The Starbucks one. All right.
Forgot about the calculator.
Oh yeah, you have to vote
Is
for
it
that.
too late to? What in the fuck, Ben?
Ben, nice.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I vote for, I think probably the remote box opener. I would be so incredibly handy. It's one of the few times I'm not voting for comedy reasons. I'm voting for I really wish that was a thing. Basically like a bomb, those machines that do bombs. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I really like that
bombs
Ben.
is called Chris Bowers. Okay.
I like that Ben is now starring in Phantom of the Opera, brought to you by Iceberg Lettuce. Like what?
I don't know what happened.
All right.
Beaker commented Ben felt leafed out, which is pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
Leafed out.
Leafed out?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Oh, Jesus. How much
Christ's sake.
stuff do you... Ben, if you ever had to move, how many weeks would it take?
I mean, I don't think we're talking weeks. It's like when they would like slowly like renovate a building. We're talking this is a process.
Yeah. just making sure. All right. So
Jesus, Jackie.
Oh my God, Jackie Kashian.
Oh my God, that is so creepy. Holy shit.
Now we see why she's okay with her husband. Oh, gee. Now we know why she's okay with her husband collecting Matchbox cars because or Hot Wheels or whatever the fuck. I'm not even able to concentrate on it because that thing's haunting my dreams. So
When
I'm
did the
awake and it's
Zoom
haunting my
turn into
dreams.
iFly?
Yeah. All right, I gotta break the tie.
Which one wins though? You're gonna be a tiebreaker. I'm excited to see what it is that you decide.
Well, one of the ones I really liked was jackets with built-in pocket squares as a great invention because here's the thing, Bowers, a pocket square isn't just like a tuft of fabric. Like it's typically in a specific shape. Oh, Bowers is off getting a mask. I'm gonna do this quickly. And then I would say the DeLorean thing was super detailed, but the remote box opener, that would be something quite useful right now. So I'm gonna go with they did a useful one, which was great. Is that what the fuck? What do you guys own? Why? Oh, Bowers! Fuck that! I'm on Team Bowers now too.
I don't quite have the budget Ben has, but
that is the best prop Bowers has created since Hot Dog Bowers, and I gotta say, all three of us are very, very happy. We're happy to see Bowers' new prop, and it's exciting. We
Wait,
love Bowers.
what else does Bowers have right now? Bowers just did the.
This is my Halloween costume. If you notice, there's a hole right here, so I can put a straw in a beer and drink it through the mouth. So I put a hole in it so I can drink a beer with it.
Only a person who buys pants with belts in them would drink beer from a fucking straw.
I love that you're doing the straw through the nose, so it looks like the hamster's doing coke. You could have put the straw through the mouth of the hamster.
You need a much longer straw.
Hole. It was a dual hole, Ben. It worked for both things.
I love that.
Jackie's got another one. Jackie's got another good one. Look at Jackie's out.
I like basically Jackie's and Ben's masks are like CBS and ABC, and Chris is coming in as the CW. Like that was the budget on that show is the equivalent. Very American reference. Okay. So I'm gonna break the tie with remote box opener.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Largely seen by America.
All right, remote box opener. Although I would change my vote now to anything that could delete the last 45 minutes from my memory would be cool. If you guys have one of those little Men in Black doohickeys, I would appreciate that. You guys, so the person who put remote box opener, I believe that was Evan. If you could just email us through the website laughfromhome.com and claim your prize. It's all of Bowers' albums, all of my albums, and once Ben has one, we'll give you that one too.
Can you please take some of mine off my hands? I gotta get them out of my fucking house.
Yeah, Adam's got some extra. If you wanna send a
just
couple.
Just take them. I'm not even selling them. Just take them.
Yeah. I love the idea as a comedian that your like wedding announcement was just your album. Like that's just what your engagement photo.
Well, I love that when he got divorced, she refused to take any of the albums. He's like, half of these are yours. She's like, nah, get those fucking out of my house.
Yeah.
Forget to include in your grand prize Jason Statham's new album full of knock knock jokes. Knock knock. Who's there? Me who doesn't give a fuck.
Everybody,
hello,
this is
Jessica.
all right. We're gonna.
Hello.
Rachel, are we caught up?
Gleib album.
I haven't got to wear this yet. Thank you so much.
Just a couple more. We've got Dun Talk that had said the remote box opener, aka Turbo Dildo.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that would work.
And then Kevin McAllister, $3 more, and said, Chris Bowers, all jokes. Please don't eat me.
Oh my god.
And now we're good.
Now we're good. All right, let's plug some stuff. Adam, where do we find you?
Just my name, Adam Mamawala. It's Twitter, Instagram, adammamawala.com. So just my name.
Awesome. So at Andrew
cool.
Mamawala for anybody watching.
You motherfucker.
Jackie Cation, what you got?
I'm gonna stand up. It's JackieCation.com and at JackieCation on everything. But I got a couple podcasts, Dork Forest and Jackie and Laurie. And I have a shit ton of merch that I bought right before we all went into lockdown. So feel free to go to JackieCation.com and buy some bullshit to get out of my garage. Thank you. Great pitch. Thanks.
Love the pitch.
Yeah.
Solid.
I actually got 12 boxes of merch right before the tour.
$5,000 in brand new merch because I'm working on a new album. So there we go.
Yeah.
And as a special deal, anybody who buys any of Jackie's merch also gets one of my albums. Love of God.
I will take that bump.
Yeah. By the way, also Jackie doing a show coming up at Nowhere Comedy Club, right? Talking about that.
Doing a Nowhere Comedy in June, I believe, right?
Yeah, we're making it happen. Excellent. We're happy to have you.
It'll be the long set that I'm working on. It'll be the new album.
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
So
Get to
it's
see,
unpublished, so live it up.
Get to see all of Jackie's new material, which you would have been able to buy some merch with if it was in person. And so with that, we're gonna say goodbye to our comedians and goodbye to our video audience. As always, thank you so much for joining us here. We really appreciate that. So please shut your cameras. And that said, Queen Rachel, thanks for being here. We're gonna get you off that AOL signal.
Yeah. Awesome show, guys.
Rachel's camera's off the whole time anyway.
Wait,
Yeah, we
Kevin.
want to see Ben Gleib.
Kevin's
Kevin
showing.
has a Ben Gleib signed album, so that's impressive.
And read what it says. Kevin McAllister, never give up. Your parents will find you. Yes. Thank you, man.
Awesome.
Thanks, Kevin.
Awesome.
All right.
See you guys later.
Bye,
Hey,
Rachel. Chris, aside from your show tonight, no, what you got coming up?
Sweet.
Just tonight's my show, guys. It's at 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific. NowhereComedyClub.com. Tickets are still available. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be 45 minutes. You haven't heard on any of my albums, so if you've gotten any of the albums on prizes or the new one, there will not be any new material from that stuff. It'll be all different stuff. So it's going to be fun. And Mary Santora and Rob Reiner on the show, so it's going to be a great time. And at Bowers Comedy and all the social medias. But I'll see you guys hopefully there.
All right, awesome. And as for me, I got 2 shows coming up at the Nowhere Comedy Club, May 15th and 16th. May 15th at North American Times, or South American Times as well. And then May 16th happened very early in the morning for us because it's designed as for a European time zone. It's always fun when people will like message back and they'll go, well, what time is that in Australia? I'm like, Australia has many time zones. You live there. You should know this. So it completely depends on which coast. Now, I didn't know that when I first went to Australia. The Perth is very the fuck far away. Anyway, grab a ticket at nowherecomedyclub.com. Come out and see one of the shows. And apparently, I feel bad because I don't own any masks. And all you.
Thank you, guys, for being here with us, Isolation Nation. It has been such a great time. Please do check out Bauer's show tonight. Also, I wanted to make a quick announcement that Carmela and I have actually launched quite a serious business. If any of you have any sons or daughters or know anybody, or maybe yourself is about to graduate from high school or 8th grade or college, we were really sad that people's graduations are being canceled all around the globe. And so we started a company called SaveOurGraduation.com, where we're actually going to offer to produce your graduation for you, a live virtual graduation, or train your school how to have your school and volunteers do it yourself. So please, this is actually not a joke to it. Please check out SaveOurGraduation.com and contact us if you need help saving your graduation or know a school that does. And,
now, how would Jason Statham tell people how to save their graduation?
Worthless kids don't deserve a goddamn thing. Understand me? And I guess I'll just leave you with this. Also, this Tuesday, Greg Proops and I are doing our show at Nowhere Comedy Club, an hour of improvised comedy. And, Bowers doesn't like fruit. I got my fruit bowl here, and he doesn't love fruit. But you have to wonder sometimes if the world were different. Maybe Bowers would love fruit, and maybe then he would be able to control the world. And then maybe the world would be in his hand.
Why do you?
That's the world with Popeyes.
I'm gonna stop asking.
Everybody.
What the hell?